Hello, this is Dr. Strickland. In this video, we will investigate the nomenclature of monosubstituted benzene derivatives. Take a minute to read through these student learning objectives. These are the things you should be able to do by the end of this video so that you're ready for the things we will do together in class. So, how do the reactions of benzene differ from the reactions of alkenes? When we draw the Lewis structure of benzene, it has 3 carbon-carbon double bonds. You can see them all right there. But it refuses to engage in the reactions of alkenes that we studied in Chapter 6. What kind of reactions does it do? Okay, so we will talk about that after this video. But for right now, we're going to talk about what you call these things. A lot of them have common names. There are some systematic names. And so we're going to talk about a little bit of each. So if you have a benzene ring bonded to one simple substituent, a halogen, an alkyl group that is not a methyl group, or a nitro group, then they're named with the substituent and then the word benzene. So this guy is bromobenzene. And since all of these carbons are identical, you don't have to say that this is carbon 1. You could call it 1-bromobenzene, but you don't have to. So this guy has an ethyl group attached to the benzene ring, so it's ethylbenzene. And that is true for any alkyl group except a methyl group, and we'll talk about that here in a minute. And then this guy is nitrobenzene. Now, a lot of the monosubstituted benzene derivatives have common names, names that they have had for so long that they are just widely accepted. And so, for example, if you've got a benzene ring with a methyl group attached, this is toluene. And this one came up way back when in the acid-base extraction. You've got a carboxyl group attached. This is benzoic acid. If you've got an amino group attached, this is aniline. And you've seen this one before with the hydroxyl group attached. This is phenol with the OL telling you you've got an OH there just like in any other alcohol. If you have a methoxy group, this is anisole. And if you've got an alkene attached like this, this is styrene, which is the monomer for polystyrene or styrofoam. If you've got an aldehyde attached, this is benzaldehyde. And if you've got something attached to this carbon right here, this is the benzyl carbon. So this is called benzyl chloride, but you'll see benzyl other things too. And there's a space between benzyl and chloride. Okay, so these common names you just need to know. So flashcards, you can make yourself a big sheet, some sort of quiz, but you need to know the structures and the names of these monosubstituted benzene derivatives. Now, when things get a little bigger and have a little more pieces to the puzzle, then we need to find out, when does benzene get to be the parent? So benzene will be the parent, and let's start over here on the right. Benzene is the parent when the hydrocarbon side chain that's attached to it has fewer than 6 carbons. Fewer than 6 carbons and no functional groups. So in that case, benzene is the parent. And so we would call this cyclopentyl benzene. Just like we did up there with ethylbenzene. Okay, now, if the hydrocarbon side chain has 6 carbon atoms or more, or a functional group, or both, then benzene is the phenyl substituent, and this is the parent. And if that's the parent, then the group of highest priority gets the lowest number. So that's the hydroxyl group. In that case, this is 4-phenyl 2-butanol. And there isn't any stereochemistry to name in either of these, but you can see that this is an asymmetric carbon. So, you know, if this had been drawn with a solid wedge or a dashed wedge, then you definitely would have stereochemistry to put in there. Okay, so please take a minute and answer the question at the end of this video, and then come on back.